Once you've created your Business Manager account and you've added any ad accounts, pages, apps, or other assets to it, the next step is to manage roles and permissions for those ad accounts and pages that you've added in. You want to make sure that the right people have access to the right pages and ad accounts so that they can start working on them. So to do that, what you need to do is come up into the top right hand side here, click on Business Settings. And then we're working in the first tab here that really says People here. Now what you can do is move up and add new people. So if you were a company, what you could really do here is add in any employees, or if you had somebody running ads on your behalf, this is where you'd be adding them in. Now equally, this is the process that somebody will be doing if they were to hire you as a freelancer or working on their ad accounts. It's important that you understand the process from their side so that you can guide them through it if they have any confusion about it. So the first thing that you want to do is add the person's email address that you want to give access to the pages or ad accounts. So as an example, you can just really put in any email here. You can just remove this later. In most cases, you will select them as a Business Manager employee, and you can see that that gives them less permissions. They can't change any business settings, remove employees, manage permissions, etc. So I'm just going to add this example person in here. The next step then is to assign pages to this person. So I've just got one page in this example Business Manager account, so I'll select this here. Next, we want to assign the roles for this person for this actual individual page. And you can see that there are 5 different roles here: admin, editor, moderator, advertiser, and analyst. And this is really going from the most amount of permissions in admin all the way down to analyst here. You can learn more about the roles here, but I'm also going to include this link in the resources section of this video because I think it just spells it out a little bit easier. We can see a chart here of the permissions. So you can see the admin has the most amount of permissions here, everything. The editor has a little bit less, but they can't manage page roles, so they couldn't add new people. A moderator, a little bit less responsibility again. They can do most things, sending messages, responding and deleting comments, removing and banning people, but they can't do things like edit apps and pages, manage roles, go live, etc. Advertiser, as you can imagine, really doesn't have much to do with the individual management of the page, more about creating ads, viewing insights, and see who published as the page. Analyst then really just has access to the insights and can give feedback on that, not really any access to managing the page itself. Now, live contributor seems to be a new category, as you can see, just allows people to go live from a mobile device. So I think this chart breaks it down really easily in terms of the different responsibilities. I'll include this in the resources section of this video. So for now, what I'm going to do is come back into my Business Manager here. I will just select this person as an advertiser for an example. Then I need to select the ad account that they can have access to. Because they're going to be an advertiser, this is one of their responsibilities. So I can select that, and then once again, they're going to be an account advertiser. Now there are other things here like product catalogs. If I had an e-commerce business and I had a product catalog uploaded to my ad manager account, then that would appear here, and that would allow them to run things like dynamic product ads, etc. For now, for this account, I can just skip that. So that's it. Now the person has been notified by email. There would have been an email sent to this. What I can do is cancel this invitation anytime that I want. And you can see that that has been removed. You can also come in here for any existing employees and you can assign assets to them in the same way. And in that way, you can really manage roles and permissions. You don't just set it once, you can change it any time. So now that you understand how to add roles and permissions in Business Manager, go ahead and set this up for yourself following the steps that you've learned in this video.